All right, so in the first movie, remember, there was a girl, right? He saved the day and he got the girl and it had a happy ending. Let's learn about her. It says he also helped his friend Vanellope, who is programmed to be a computer glitch, return to the game she used to be in. So again, this all takes place in the computer world. So imagine all of those different characters you play, Link or Mario or whoever. These are the characters in the movie, and there was this girl, Vanellope. It says she was programmed to be a computer glitch. Here we're using program as a verb. It can also be a noun. Often an app is a type of program. It's something that does a specific job on your computer or your phone. But to make a program, to make an app, to tell a computer or a robot what to do, you have to program the computer or the robot. Basically, give it very careful instructions, teach it, tell it what to do, and then if you program it correctly and don't make any mistakes, the computer program, the app, or the robot or machine will do what it's told, will follow your instructions. For example, the robot is programmed to carry things around a factory. It's not designed to build things or make things. It just carries boxes from one place to another, and it'll do it again and again, hopefully without making mistakes.
OK, program 这个字呢，在本课是当做动词来用，当然它也可以当做名词啦。不过当做动词，它就是为什么设计程式，或是为什么编写程式。注意它的动词三态的变化 ，program, programmed， 你要重复 programmed。Programmed, okay? You could also program the computer to calculate your monthly expenses and earnings. That's really smart if you want to save money. And we learned something about a computer glitch. Glitch 其实就是设备或是机器等等的小故障，或是失灵啊、技术性的小毛病。不过刚刚我是不是有提到，大家很容易把 used to 跟 be used to 搞混？这里就出现了 used to， 还记得什么意思吗？就是过去曾有的习惯。比方像是呢，这里来举个例要怎么用 ？Zach used to live in Taipei, but now he lives in Taichung.
Oh, okay. So something has changed over in that situation. We're talking about what was the situation before and how it's different now. All right, back to the article. Ralph Breaks the Internet. That's Wreck-It Ralph 2, the new movie. Ralph Breaks the Internet takes place 6 years later because it's 6 years after the first movie. Makes sense. Okay. One day, Vanellope's game machine breaks. So this is the new problem. Vanellope, his friend, well, her game machine breaks, her program breaks, or the game that she's in breaks. But there is some good news. Luckily, we're told, luckily, the owner of the arcade just installed Wi-Fi. So the two friends head out into the internet. Oh, interesting. Yeah, because in the first one, they were kind of in the arcade. Yes. That's one of those places that have many video games, and you go there and pay money to play all these different games. But they were kind of in there, right, on a network or an intranet, you might say. But now they're on the internet because they're on Wi-Fi. They can actually connect to the World Wide Web and go anywhere on the internet. This is all thanks to the owner of the arcade who installed this Wi-Fi. An owner, this noun basically means someone who owns something, all right? If you bought something or someone gave you a thing, you are the owner of that thing. That's your bicycle. You're the owner of the bicycle. We can also use it in this sense, like in our article, to talk about someone who owns a business. The boss of a business is often the owner, but not always. But if it's the person who paid for the business, who set it up, who, pays all the workers and that kind of thing, then they are the owner and they have rights and, legal responsibilities. For example, my uncle is the owner of a sailboat. Oh. He bought a sailboat, cost him a lot of money, but now it's his. And, he can name it and do whatever he wants with it. But if he sells it, he won't be the owner anymore.
That's right. If you own something, 就是你拥有某个东西，所以你就是 owner， 就是它的主人。但是 owner 在本课还有业主的意思，因为我们提到的是 arcade 电动游乐场的业主的老板的意思。 For example, if you want to use the word owner, you could also say the restaurant's previous owner was unable to make a profit. OK， 那我们又看到 install 这个动词就是安装啦，或是设置。We talked about installing Wi-Fi. And head out, of course, is going somewhere. You're heading towards a place. 出发，前往某个地方。
So, Ralph and Vanellope using Wi-Fi head out onto the internet in order to fix Vanellope's game. It says they need to find the parts to fix the machine before it's removed from the arcade forever. Oh, this is a serious problem. Her game broke. They don't have the parts. They have to go find them, but if they don't, Vanellope's game will be removed, and since Vanellope is in the game, she's a part of the game, it would be bye-bye Vanellope too, and that would be a bad thing. Yes, the game will be removed. This verb to remove is to take away something or to take off something. If you have something broken in your home, you might remove it. If you have a broken window, you'll remove the broken glass and put some new fresh glass in there. And we also use it in the same way we might use to take off your clothing. You remove your shoes when you come home. You remove your coat if it's too warm or something like that. So you take it off or you take it away. It was there, but now it's not. It's been removed. For example, please remove your shoes before you come inside. Don't make my floors dirty.
Remove 在本课的意思有移走啊，或是搬动，它是个动词。For example, you could say something like, remove the trash from the front yard.
Okay.
Yeah, take it away.
I'll take it away. It's a good idea. You don't want trash around. Remove it and put it where it should go. Back to the article. Ralph and Vanellope are surprised by how much information the network contains. Well, sure, imagine never going on the internet and suddenly you go on the internet and you'd be like, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff here. So there they are out in the big wide world web, and they're really amazed by this network, this internet. The internet is a network. Network is a noun. A network is basically an organized and connected system of things. We can have many types of network. We have our nervous system. That's a network of nerves in your body. It's all connected to different parts. You feel things, smell things, the information goes to your brain. It all works together. Even though it's all different parts, it works together. Transportation networks, buses, MRTs, trains, airplanes, all of this is kind of connected, right? You can take the bus, get off, get on the train, go to the airport, get on a plane. It's all organized. But when we talk about a computer network, the internet, computers connected together, they can talk, they can share information. That's how email and websites and YouTube and all that kind of stuff works. So for example, we could say the public transportation network is very easy to use. It's organized, it's quick, it's cheap, it's great.
Very useful.
We also had the verb to contain. If something contains something, it holds something. That thing is inside another thing. This glass, if I put milk in it, it contains milk. Milk is inside. The glass is holding the milk. The glass contains milk. It's inside. For example, the box contains my grandmother's old jewelry. It doesn't contain papers. It doesn't contain my baseball card collection. It contains jewelry. That's what's inside.
Right, we saw many words, right? 就是 network, 就是在本课有网络的意思。还记不记得 Do you remember that movie, The Social Network? It's a movie about Facebook.
Yes.
Okay. And contain, 当然就是包含、含有的意思。For example, you could say something like, the movie contains something for both children and adults.
Okay. It's in there.
Yeah.
It's in that movie.
That's right.
Back to the article. They are even able to meet some Disney princesses through the search bar. Wow, that must be fun for Ralph. They meet these Disney princesses who? Ariel, Cinderella,
Sleeping Beauty.
Snow White, Sleeping Beauty,
Right?
Mulan. Is she a Disney? I guess she's a Disney princess. Yeah. So they're able to meet all these wonderful new people and characters and stuff using the search bar or the search function in the internet. That's the fun thing about Wreck-It Ralph. They had a lot of those sort of video game characters that you remember, and they were part of the movie. It was a lot of fun.
Rapunzel. Okay.
Rapunzel. There's another good
Search
one.
bar 当然就是搜寻栏 Very useful as well, search bars.
Absolutely. So, Ralph and Vanellope are experiencing a whole new world. Together, it says, together, they realize the internet world is quite different from the arcade game world. Again, imagine never going on the internet and suddenly you're on there. You would realize very quickly that this is really different. This world is very big compared to your little world. When you realize something, this verb means you become aware of it. You learn about it, you hear about it, or suddenly, I suddenly get it. I understand everything. Maybe all the information was there before, but you didn't put it together. It didn't all fit together in your brain, and suddenly it's like that light goes off. Now I understand, or now I realize. This has popped into my brain. I now know what's going on, what's true. For example, Gary didn't realize that he was standing on his girlfriend's foot.
Ooh, ouch.
Until she went, ow, get off my foot! And then he realized.
Realize 大家刚刚有没有听到 Mike 老师解释，就是突然意识到什么东西，或是了解某件事情，像是呢，这听起来非常有人生的这个意义哦，就是 You just have to realize that you can't always get what you want.
So there you go. It all sounds very, very exciting. I wonder if Vanellope might get jealous if Ralph falls in. Oh, well, we'll just have to see the movie. But here's the big question. Will Ralph and Vanellope find the parts they need in time?
Ooh, that's the question. In time.
So exciting.
就是即使这样的意思。比方像是 I'll try to make it home in time for dinner.
All right.
That sounds like mom.
Sounds like
Not
a good
me.
thing to
I
do.
can't even make dinner.
If you want to be there in time, otherwise it'll be cold and your brother will eat all the potatoes. Anyway, so if you want to see the movie, what should you do? Go to a theater this November to find out if Ralph... Oh, sorry, go to a theater this November to find out Ralph Breaks the Internet. There's the movie title for you one more time. Go to the theater this November, or be like me and wait 6 months and get the DVD and watch it at home.
That's smart.
You could do that too.
Cheaper.
Coming up, our chat question.